that make them a caring leader and that have garnered them respect for the students, staff, and the faculty. They are faithful in giving their time and energies to help others, and their walk exemplifies a strong yet calming peace. By recommendation of the chaplain and the vote of the faculty, the Chaplain's Award honors the senior who has most generously demonstrated selfless concern for others. The recipient has shown an appreciation for the dignity of all human beings and exemplifies these beliefs in word and deed. It is my distinct honor to know this young man, and it's my distinct honor to award the Chaplain's Award for 2023 to Mahan Governor.
The Bishop's Award. Christchurch's highest award is presented to that senior who, in the opinion of the faculty, has best exemplified the Christchurch motto, virtue, veritas, fortitudo, goodness, honesty, and strength of conviction. This award is presented on the basis of overall citizenship, personal example, and high standards of trustworthiness, scholastic effort, and responsibility. The recipient has earned the respect of both faculty and students and stands within this class as both a peer and role model. Moreover, the recipient of this award is a student to whom we recognize the potential for high achievement in leadership and the capacity to make a positive and lasting impact in the community and the world. I am truly honored to present our Bishop's Award this year. It is said that the qualities of a leader are not always evident, nor are they easily hidden in those whose natural ability it is to lead. The recipient of our Bishop's Award for 2023 has, by all reports, distinguished herself from her very first weeks at Christchurch School. Her exemplary academic record is but one of many markers that show the integrity and dedication this student has shown in every aspect of her course experience. A three-season athlete, an active member on dorm and on campus, and as a gifted musician, this year's recipient has shown remarkable tenacity during the challenging pandemic restrictions. Working through challenges and always finding joy to share has been evident in her every move. She is a natural leader, confident, loyal, and has a caring soul. She is impressive. It is encouraging and gratifying to know that this young lady will take with her the core values of our school to live out the mission through excellence of character, curiosity of mind, and passion for her own path and the people for whom she shares that path. She was one of the very first students I met when I first visited Christchurch in the fall of 2021. She made a lasting impression on me, as she does everyone she meets. She will be leaving a lasting impression on our school for decades to come. And if you happened to be in the award ceremony yesterday and watched her take control, she truly is our leader. On behalf of the entire faculty and Christchurch community, it's my honor to award the 2023 Bishop's Award to Ms. Calista Nelson. It's easy to get emotional for Calista. She is impressive. I promise to do my best to keep this brief and on point. First and foremost, to our seniors, thank you. This is, without a doubt, the greatest senior class that I've been part of here at Christchurch School. Obviously, obviously my first year. But truly, I can't imagine what next year is going to be without you guys here. I thank you for your leadership, your guidance, and support. We've had a lot of celebrations, cheering at our games, putting over 100 fans in the stands at Middlesex High School to remind them what Christchurch is all about. We've had published authors, art contest winners, state champions, and fake social media accounts that ultimately brought us all closer together. We've had our ups and downs throughout the year, but it has been an amazing ride. Thinking back, not even 9 months ago during our convocation in the chapel, and then again here at this very place, we were holding chapel service right here on this lawn. Most of you may not remember, but back when I talked at the start of school, the message I shared was what I used to remind my middle school girls basketball team. When I coached, we only had 2 goals. Be a better basketball player at the end of the day than you were at the beginning, and have fun. Or said differently, be joyful. Those goals are great for anything you pursue in life. Be a better friend at the end of the day than you were at the beginning. Be a better seahorse. Be a better soccer player. Be a better student than you were at the end of the day than you were at the beginning. It works for just about everything. Those small steps, day after day, compound quickly. As you think back of these last 4 years, whether you were here at Christchurch all 4 years, it has been an amazing ride for you seniors. Starting your freshman year, having never heard the word COVID-19 before, to pivoting to remote learning, to working in pods, navigating through COVID and eventually post-COVID. You lost some face-to-face class time with your teachers and friends. We lost some sports seasons. We missed immersion trips, all leading back to this year where we slowly clawed back our traditions and re-engaged with each other. Change is always coming. We can't stop it, and many times we cannot predict it. You have all persevered. You have pivoted each year, gaining confidence and strength along the way. Every year you faced a new challenge and have at times been frustrated, sad, confused, but determined. And now, for going through all of that, you are the strongest generation as you head into your college careers and beyond. Strength we may not have known we had, but each day, little by little, we got stronger. As I listened to your senior speeches, a common theme was, don't be afraid to take that chance. Throughout my life, I've often heard, and I'm not sure if it was Oprah Winfrey or Tony Robbins, or it may have been both, saying and challenging, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? If that fear of failing couldn't hold you back, what would you do? What would you try? It's powerful. As you walk away today, graduating from Christchurch School, you have that power, and you should have no fear of failing. As you remember back to that feeling when you first came to Christchurch School and taken that chance, remembering those butterflies in your stomach, and now here you are, moments away from receiving your diploma and ringing that bell. Maybe some of you have those butterflies thinking about the next steps in life. That's good. Those butterflies mean it's important. Have that confidence that your experience here at Christchurch has prepared you for any challenge that may be ahead. You always have this Seahorse Nation to support you. And your fellow graduates, all these faculty, all these students, and most importantly, your parents and family. Every one of these people will take your call. You are unstoppable. Amongst us, we have scholars, athletes, state champions, entertainers, leaders, and some of you check all those boxes. But no matter what your path, you leave here forever a Christchurch Seahorse. Here's what your teachers, advisors, coaches, and hall parents had to say about you. Jasmine, a beautiful voice, amazing scholar athlete, deeply committed, proud of her Bahamian background, but ready for wider horizons. Ohema, her name means queen, and that is what she is. subtle but powerful, quiet, thoughtful. Davis Ball, dedicated athlete and gracious gentleman, fierce yet kind. John Ball, determined, polite, and kind, full of competitive fire and grounded in tradition and loyalty. Jack Bam Bam Bamford, principled, oriented leader, a deep thinker and talented athlete, rumored to have lost to the head of school in a blacktop basketball. Seaborn, thoughtful, determined, curious, and creative with a heart of gold. Tess Bennett, the fire that burns within Tess will drive her to accomplish anything she sets her mind to. An incredibly strong person, tenacious, fearless, and resilient. And from me, there isn't a student that has made me more proud of her accomplishments. She has made me a better head of school. Will Biddlecombe, strong and kind, thoughtful and dependable, a true Christchurch leader. Will Blake, quiet leader with his own mind about many things, brilliant artist, young filmmaker, tough defenseman on the Lax team. Charlie Blankenstein, razor sharp mind and good natured, brought great effort and humor to the Lax team. Also might have lost to the head of school in a blacktop basketball game. Reese Bauer, a warrior, competitor, relentless, focused, and kind. You are a leader by example and a great human. Michelle Bracken has made such a positive impact on our community through her service and dedication. If she didn't save lives, she improved them. PB is so impressive, wise beyond her years, and honest with a great sense of humor. She dips her toes into everything and is both incredibly smart and creative. Ryland, a gentleman, leader of the blue team. He gave his all, quiet but extremely funny. Mosley, still waters run deep. He's a quiet, deeply thoughtful young man who works hard and makes no excuses. Moises, got here on time today. Very happy about that. He is loving and lovable, dedicated to his sport, loyal to his friends, passionate and intellectual. Garnet, confident, ambitious, adventurous and driven, rooted, loves her home, loves her horse, always a smiling face, and got me to participate in my very first TikTok video this morning. Rosario, she is everything we hope in a Christchurch student. She is kind, she is curious. She holds true to her convictions, but has respect for everyone around her. Kevin Deng, gifted musician, dedicated scholar, winning smile. Brittany is quiet and consistent. She's kind and she leads by example. You can always count on her to offer a friendly smile and helping hand. Nick Elam, gritty, tough, and a blast to watch between the pipes on the lax field. Full of integrity, dedicated to his friends and his team. Rhea, a young woman who has proven she is ready to take on everything the world throws at her. Super talented artist and visionary. Nolan Gilmartin, you are a gentleman and a sniper on the lacrosse field. Gabby Gomez, hard working, dedicated, and mature, joyous celebrator of life. Jumped right into the Christchurch life, a smile like sunshine. Alvaro, Abuela, fierce competitor on the field, but quite thoughtful young man off it. A heart of gold, loyal, responsible, and focused. Maham, respectful, polished, kind, and engaged, great leadership, selfless, and devoted to his family. Sarah Hale, deep thinker, loves reading and writes like a pro, a sweet friend and trusted confidant. Charlie Hatcher, compassionate big brother to the ninth graders and faculty kids. He is the definition of a true Christchurch school leader. Your potential to make big impacts is infinite. Drew Johnson, he is a loyal friend, kind, authentic, genuine. One of the most changed kids here, has become a beacon for our younger students and has an amazing future. Nate Jordan. Nate was a better advisor than advisee in that he was a true listener and an observer. Izzy Keeling, voice of an angel, beautiful spirit, grateful scholar, you have grown into a dependable, kind, and ethical leader. Sophie looks deeply into ideas, thinks a lot, and talks a little. Weightlifter, has a deep love for her home and place. JJ, playful leader with skills in many areas, expert sailor, incredibly upbeat all the time. Only the sun can rival his energy, and he will shine everywhere he goes, probably harassing his head of president at the next college for a President Day off. Mason, a quiet, dedicated, caring, hard worker who values his friends more than himself. Sarah Grace, a serious student who has found her passion outside the classroom, caring for her dogs and love of all animals, has always worked hard to do well, smiles and laughs easily. Steve Lynn, meticulously completed mountains of homework and built mountains of models, and eventually built his path to Ohio State, gifted and ready to go into the world, funny and determined. Carter Linkletter, Lynx is lightning in a bottle. A dynamic player on the football and lacrosse field, is a leader and a great friend. Kevin Liu, he is fully entrenched in learning about everything he encounters. Kevin represents the ideal student any teacher would love to have in class. Led the Magic co-curricular on his own. Chris Magero, talented, creative, and a true leader, quick-witted, engaging, and driven. Found his voice here, confident and fashionable. Camille Marshall, she fit right into the fabric of Second Earl, and it's hard to remember a time without her. We'll miss her stories, her friendship. She embraces and takes advantage of all that life has to offer. Stephanie, grace and strength, joyful learner, motivated to be better, passionate and proud of her background and roots. Erica Bell, respectful and around, an unflappable optimist, polite, thoughtful, devoted brother. Peyton McDonald, always trying to make Christchurch a better place, asking the hard questions, seeking advice from his CCS mentors, a heart for India and fly fishing. Alex Moncrief, good friend, hilarious, and a joy to be around. Consistent sincerity. Jack Mookers. He embodies integrity, character, respect, and selflessness. Steady and always ready. His work ethic will take him far in life. Casey Moss has found his way to join his love of nature and how he lives his life. He has forged his own individual path. Incredibly funny and a loyal friend with a lot of integrity. Emma left her mark on the courts and our hearts. Works hard, believes in herself. Take on any challenge. Quiet, but so kind. Definitely beat the head of school one-on-one in basketball. Kalista, future president of the United States. Motivated scholar, dedicated athlete, gifted musician. She is a positive force in all aspects of campus. Uzo, her life path will be good. It's the meaning of her first name. She has looked for opportunities to make our community better, a fierce debater full of convictions who can run like the wind. Lizzie, talented artist, willing, helpful, cheerful, a friend to all, tries everything, reliable, ambitious, and enthusiastic. Sykes Parson, kind, gentle, spirited, gifted artist. He has a real passion to create, the ability to think deeply about the world around him, and the drive to create the future that aligns with his goals. Rose, strong-minded, honest, confident, and a good soul. An incredibly talented artist with an eye for detail and a keen ability to bring emotions to life through her art. Landon, intense and spirited, dedicated athlete, a seeker, quiet, reliable, independent. Nacho, soccer captain, state champion, the kindest of leaders. Everybody respects him, and people gravitate to him because of his kindness. Jack Rogers kept Coach Dame on his toes for the last 4 years. A good friend and creative mind, a charming big picture and philosophical thinker. Nico, he helped lead us to a state championship and then competed in a state sailing regatta. A great friend and dedicated athlete, fiery and passionate. Andre, the quiet but not so quiet comic who can always make us smile and laugh. I heard he loves to recycle aluminum cans. Will Sears, easygoing, open to opportunity, steady. Emmy Shackelford, friendly, smiling, proved to herself and any other that she could excel at anything. Fiona, fun-loving, positive, and always with a smile, volleyball and soccer star. One of the free spirits, sees the world differently than many. Gabe, a teddy bear, tough and lovable, the Christchurch gentle giant, always smiling, has a big heart, always watching out for people, and a loyal friend. He's smart, funny, and kind. Abigail Smiley, a great mix of country and Christchurch. Deep love for her family and little brothers, fierce on the soccer pitch. Grant Sobel, a kind and quiet spirit, true athlete, willing helper. He is our captain. Parker, the quietest man in the room, but steady and confident, proud of where he is from. Holly Valadez, bright, fun, hardworking, who will break the glass ceiling, so ready to expand her horizons in Italy. Natalie, a genuine soul. Natalie's positivity is infectious. She is happy in class and out, builds an unbreakable bond of friendship with those close to her. And Miles Wilkin, cool and kind, has a quiet leadership that people respect. His curiosity is refreshing. Keep rocking your tunes and perspective. Hopefully I got everybody. And so, our graduating class of 2023, be humble, be grateful, be thankful. There is a passage in Thessalonians 5:18 that reads, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you." Be thankful. Thank those that have helped you get to this point. Thank your parents, your teachers, your mentors, your friends, and take time to reflect on yourself, your own accomplishments, and recognize that you did it, you made it. You have joined an exclusive class of Christchurch School alums that will forever keep you part of our Seahorse Nation. Be a better Seahorse at the end of the day than you were at the beginning, and always be joyful. God bless you all, with a special blessing to our graduating Christchurch seniors and their families. Now go show the world who you are. Congratulations.
Class of 2023, it is now my distinct pleasure to bring you up for your diplomas, the moment you've been waiting for. When I call your name, please come forward. Ya Amankwa Asepe. Davis Klein Ball. John Harding Ball. Jack Harrison Bamford.
Bamboo!
Gilly Barker. Tess Cabell Bennett. William Randolph London Bennington. William Christopher Blake.
Go Blake!
Charles Wesley Langston.
Good!
Reese Frederick Bauer.
Out!
Ryland Conway. William Owen Mosley Davidson. Moises Ovidio Davila Jr. Garnet Sherwood Davis. Maria del Rosario de Tomás Pereyot. Nicholas David Elam. Victoria Ray O'Shaughnessy Dyer. Nolan Lewis Gilmartin.
Please.
Gabriela Gomez Sanchez. Álvaro Gomez Serrano. Mahan Govender. Sarah Lynn Hale. Charles Vincent Hatcher III. Pierre Drew Johnson. Nathan Wyatt Jordan. Sophie Grace Kisman. Jeffrey Scott Clemon Jr. Mason Noah Kepke. Sarah Grace Cusser. Lin Yixiang. Carter Jason Linklet.
Larry.
Stephanie Janonston. Cameron Anthony McDonald. John Peyton McDonald. Alexander Walker Moncrief.
Larry.
Christopher John Moose. Casey Chancellor Moss. Maria Najuma. Uzadima Nancy Omaronia. Sykes Richard Parsons. Landon Nicholas Reese. Ignacio Rodriguez de Torres. John Morgan Rogers. Nicolas Salas Garcia. Andre Sanz Morales. Emerson May Shackleton. Fiona Rose Shaw. Gabriel Sprigg Sheffield. Abigail Langdon Smiley. Parker Benjamin Throckmorton. Holly Sophia Bonnell Valadez. Natalie Paige Walden. Miles Benjamin Wilkham. And now receiving her diploma with honors, Jasmine May Everett. Receiving her diploma with honors, Michelle Elizabeth Brackett. Receiving her diploma with honors, Hui Hafeng. Receiving his diploma with honors, Dong Hao Chen. Receiving her diploma with honors, Gao Sijun. Receiving her diploma with honors, Isabel Haswell Kelly. Receiving his diploma with honors, Christian Joseph Asante Majera. Receiving her diploma with honors, Camille Virginia Marshall. Receiving her diploma with honors, Calista Tatiana Jazz Nelson. Receiving her diploma with honors, Elizabeth Ann Owens. Receiving his diploma with honors, Gary William Sears. Receiving his diploma with honors, Grant Matthew Soto. And now receiving his diploma with honors, the valedictorian of class of 2023, Kevin Liu.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you. So this is it. Right? This is the end of a pretty significant phase in our lives. But not to forget also the beginning of another. And that's really what living is, right? It's a series of commencements and conclusions. We as human beings living in the modern world are obligated to navigate between these two things. It's not easy. We're creatures of habit in more ways than one. We like the comfortable. We don't like the uncomfortable. Right? And letting things go is uncomfortable. Letting all of these people around you, your friends, go, and perhaps even more significantly, letting your past go is uncomfortable. So today, what I will suggest as a way to deal with this problem of letting go, which is to arrive at this place between commencement and conclusion, the present. But before I get onto that, sorry, this is blocking my view. Before I get onto that, I first want to define what awareness means and why being aware is necessary for us to really arrive at the present. In my senior speech, I said that awareness is the ability to understand how you have come to be through understanding how others have come to be, or vice versa. And when I say come to be, I don't just mean one day you were born and then you ate some food and grew up. What I'm referring to are all the experiences that have accumulated to make you the person you are today, yourself. But also all the experiences that have made others the people they are today, their selves. So therefore, there is no other or you. There's only self or me, just from different perspectives. And once you let that sink in, you'll come to realize that everything we see as negative or hateful is just the result of misunderstanding the selves of others. It's just the result of misunderstanding the experiences that created those other selves. Now, we can all understand that conceptually up here. But then why is hate still there? Why do we still have arguments? Why does conflict still hurt? It's because we don't understand it here. Understanding cannot only be conceptual, it also has to be emotional. Only when we can feel the truth of the fact that we are surrounded by a collection of selves rather than a collection of others can we truly feel at peace. Because by then, none of the things that used to bother us matter to us anymore. And so we become capable of being present, given that loss and gain, commencement and conclusion, the past and future, those things no longer become relevant. Because by then we will have fully understood why those things used to bother us. And we are able to react to those feelings in such a way where we are no longer shackled by their effects. Or in other words, we become the masters of ourselves, and we become free. So, a little out there. So what I'm going to do now is read a poem I wrote that I think helps gather some of these ideas up. Because oftentimes the essence of reality is better conveyed through fiction than literal events. And I'd like you all to think about this poem in the same way. The events described by the narrator in this poem are not real. But that is precisely why they are realer than real events. The narrator is not any one of us, and yet he is also simultaneously all of us. Okay. The other reason why I chose poetry as a medium for this is poetry is the language of the heart. So I feel like it has sometimes abstract ideas are only abstract because we give too much thought to them. Whereas I think we as human beings are only capable of coming up with abstract ideas in the first place because those ideas are intrinsic to our being. So as you listen, don't like think too hard about what some of these things mean. Just feel. Listen to my voice. Feel the warmth of the sun and the wind brushing against your cheeks. Open yourself up. That is how this will best get itself across. I write this for Neil to see. It's called For When We All Leave. Life has two moments. There's the beginning and the end. The day we are born and the day we die. Living has a beginning and that. There's the moment when we are placed in a crib. The moment when we are given our first toy. The Buzz Lightyear action figure with a scratch on his helmet. The moment when the Turkish man in the ice cream truck hands us our ice cream cone after twirling his stick around in midair for what felt like a millennium. Then there is also the moment when our crib breaks down. We are given a bed bigger than ourselves. When Buzz's joints begins to creep. When the ice cream on our cone begins to melt under the sun, dripping into our hands like salty tears. And we blame our dad for taking a bigger bite out of it than he should have. We move on to new things. There's the moment on our first day at school. The moment when we meet our best friend. Back when best friends were still a thing. And we thought it would last forever. That moment when we walk through the corridors between classrooms, the afternoon sunlight shining in through the windows, splashing the shadows of autumn leaves on the walls. Walls filled with pictures of students, artworks, words, artifacts of times spent. The moment when our noses lift to the smell of young love drifting through the air, like the smell of kerosene feeding hot flames. Only that to us, it smelled like flowers back then. Until we get too close and it burns us. Ouch. Leaving a small red mark on our palm. No big deal. We move on to new things. And then, you get older. You move up through the rankings. You climb up this ladder made of paper, symbols, letters, words, numbers, homework, strangers, people, teachers, friends, lovers. There's the moment when we make ourselves known to others. The moment when we first get an A on an assignment. The moment when the beating of our heart grows intense for someone else. When bodies shift against bodies, lips against lips. But then each day we lived was never to return like washed pages from a calendar. Each moment marked off with a farewell to another party. Off to another school. Off to college. To another life. We move on to new things. When we finally grow up, not really, but by the standards of others, we move out of our parents' house, get a job as a gardener whose daily routine involves trimming the hedges of bushes that look like swans, elephants, circles, cubes, hearts, clouds. Clouds dripping above us. We become collectors of jobs, of experiences, of meaning. They sit like artifacts on the shelves in our minds and become transparent. Until one day, stuck between a long line of cars on the highway heading back to our mother's house, we remember them. We realize that they have turned transparent. Their colors never as vibrant as the day we found them. We move on to new things. Later, we get married. Settle down in some far-off village. Surround ourselves with the sound of silence, of spirits. The sun rising, setting. Stars sprinkled across the sky. We laid down in the grass, which was wet, cold, but your fingers were warm. I wake up to the sound of eggs sizzling in the pan, the smell of coffee brewing in the kitchen. I walk out, and you're there. In that moment, I saw eternity in your eyes. I wanted to drink in that eternity like sweet water. I wanted to drink until I was drink until it overflowed, and yet still drink more. But there was not enough space in my body for me to hold on to. So naturally, when cancer took you away, my eternity also became a cancerous part of me. I waited until it became too late before I could walk. But then it simply felt like my time had stopped. And it was simply my body that was moving forward. How could I move on now that there is not even a we? Finally, one day, I feel my body slowing down. I feel my limbs growing heavier, my skin growing wrinklier. And I sit on the porch of our house, thinking of you. You're back in the living room, where we used to play chess. Your bones turn to fine sand running down the hourglass of my life. Suddenly, I feel like eating ice cream, but I'm too tired to move. Now I realize that my dad is just me. I forgive him for taking that big bite out of my ice cream. I forgive him for you. I forgive the people who have scorned me, wounded me. I forgive them for you. I forgive myself for losing things, for letting things become transparent on the shelves in my mind, for losing you. I forgive me for you. For when we all leave, everything passes. For when we all leave, having been becomes the surest kind of being. For when we all leave, eternity becomes the little moments that make up finality. Eternity becomes today. I hold you in my hand, in my heart, looking at the tree outside our bedroom window. Seniors, for when we all leave, let us all remember to go in peace, to love, and to serve. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for everything.
Can I ask the members of Cantorian to join me at keyboard? Would you all stand for the singing of the alma mater? Rise up.